Harley Quinn emerged as a fan favourite out of the otherwise forgettable Suicide Squad, so it's no surprise that she's back with her own solo movie. Well, sort of solo. As you can tell, she's joined by a cast of female crime fighters from Gotham. But the real surprise here is that the film is pretty good. Birds of Prey and the fantabulous emancipation of one Harley Quinn, to give it its very long full title, sees Harley heartbroken after splitting with Mr. J for good. Even more unfortunate, she's no longer got the protection she enjoyed as his mole, and pretty soon her bad behaviour and past misdeeds means it's open season on Harley. That leads to her running afoul of Roman Sionis, aka Black Mask. Pretty soon everything's enjoyably tied up with 3 other women seeking to protect themselves and right wrongs. Renee Montoya, Dinah Lance aka Black Canary, and the Huntress. Oh, and a pickpocket, Cassandra Cain. As you might have guessed, there's a lot of moving parts in the plot, which sounds kind of like an Elmore Leonard novel when you remove the superhero names. All that intrigue, however, is pretty much just set dressing for the Harley Quinn show, mostly supplying reasons to move from one irreverent set piece to another. But there's nothing wrong with a thin plot as long as it makes sense, and luckily the film's more interested in having some fun. From an animated intro featuring nods to classic animated Harley and Cesar Romero's Joker, to a time-lapse drinking session in Roman's club, to a confetti-filled raid, Birds of Prey is constantly winking at its audience, and it wears its silly sense of humour as a kind of badge of honour. I've got to say that's kind of refreshing. It's a nice break from the stodgy, swollen epics Marvel's been pumping out recently. It also feels distinct from the rest of the DCEU, which matches with its mostly self-contained plot. There are a few references to Suicide Squad here and there, but it's nothing too involved or complex. That's all another data point in DC's increasing move away from MCU-style plot integration, which happily also helps the film to actually have some fun. It's good too that the film's fundamentals, its action sequences, are well in order, making inventive use of their settings and locations with some great fight choreography. Harley in this film is kind of a bit of a bruiser, and there's plenty of blood and broken limbs by the time the end credits are rolling. Slightly less successful are the out-and-out attempts at comedy with proper jokes and punchlines and stuff. Those can feel a bit forced and screechy, but the general atmosphere of levity means that the poppy fun of the heart of the film really lands. The cast is also enjoying themselves. Ewan McGregor's hammy Black Mask is a little bit hit and miss, but Margot Robbie really shines as Harley Quinn, the only version of the character so far I haven't found annoying. Winstead is enjoyable as Huntress, and Rosie Perez and Jurnee Smollett-Bell, who's really good, both put a bit of power behind their performances with some weightier characterization. Don't know if you can tell by this point in the review, but this is not a weighty film. It's thin on substance in favour of style. It's a bubblegum, candy floss movie with plenty of empty calories. But there's a lot to like in its embrace of anarchy. If Shazam is DC riffing on contemporary comedy, this is more like an adult Saturday morning cartoon. And I'm sure that Birds of Prey will win Harley and the gang a whole new group of fans. That's it from me, but if you've seen Birds of Prey and the fantabulous emancipation of one Harley Quinn, yeah, it really is a long title, bop, then let's talk about it in the comments down below. I'm particularly interested to see what people who've read the comics think of some of the different characterizations of the characters who are in it. Cassandra Cain and Dinah Lance are both quite different to how the comics portray them, and I think they actually really work for the universe that they've kind of set up for this Birds of Prey to take place in. So I'd love to hear your takes on that. Have a good one. Bye for now.